All right, so let's talk about building a team. When do you hire, who do you hire, and what does the structure look like? For the longest time, I didn't want to build a team, or I didn't even know that a team structure existed. I didn't have models and examples and mentors around me that had a team. So I had to learn this the long way and the hard way and with a lot of coaching, okay? So first and foremost, you hire a team to better serve your customers. If you have too many leads and your customer service time of getting back to a customer and updating pre-qual letters and updating pre-approval letters and you're dropping the ball for your agents, it's time to hire a teammate. If you are closing late because you're not setting up a file properly on the front end, setting expectations, and you're doing a lot of business, it's time to hire a team. Generally speaking, once you close 6 loans, 2 to 3 months in a row, and you have the leads to back it up. It's not like 6 refi deals and you got 6 for 6, but usually about 25 to 30 leads are coming in, you're closing 6 deals a month, then you're ready to go. You trust in your ability to prospect and bring in business so that someone else can trust their career in your hands and that you will consistently bring in the business for that person to work on and survive with their family, right? So what do? Okay, first of all, you're here as the loan officer, and the most important thing to remember is that number 1 job duty is to make it rain, okay? And you need X number of leads per month. So if you're going to lead a team, you have to know what is the metric you are measuring for success. If people don't have a clear idea of what success looks like, they're going to have a hard time succeeding and having a cohesive culture on your team. So what is your number? I generally work on a 20% conversion. So if you bring in 20 leads, you're going to close 4 deals. Now, it depends on where the leads come from and how highly referred. But anyway, that's your number 1 job. Number 2 is to work with your referral partners. Okay? The question is, how many? What is your number? I would say generally you need about 20 people that are referring you consistently in order to have a stable foundation, a stable business. I know so many loan officers, and I was one of them, that have 3 or 4 great relationships and they get all their business. But when you start looking and digging into it, you really don't. It's impossible for an agent to 100% control their buyers in most cases. You've got cash buyers, you've got competitive rate shopper buyers, and you've got agents that aren't the best at referring strongly and selling and encouraging that buyer to work with you. So you need to have multiple referral partners and always be growing your business. The 3rd job is to lead. Lead and manage the team, lead and manage the transaction. Your name is on the loan, you're getting paid big bucks, you fall on the sword. Be a leader. We got to step into that ownership. This is the only way that we can be massively successful, is to really own it, okay? But then, now who's supporting us? Because when you start in this business, you get to do all the marketing, all the follow-up, all the networking, all the pre-quals, all the pre-approvals, all the escrow management, likely the disclosures, go to signings, call out conditions, chase conditions, and somehow you're supposed to build a business instead of roller coastering. That's the hardest part, is the beginning. How do you do that? It's why you need coaching, and you need to be very calculated and specific with your time. This video is not about time management and how you get there, but here's the deal. The first hire generally is somebody that it's an LOA or a TC, so it could be a licensed person, licensed loan officer assistant, or a TC, a transaction coordinator. It doesn't require a license necessarily, but this person is working contract to close. Okay? So you're bringing in the business, you're pre-approving it, you're pre-qualifying it, you're doing all the things that you were doing, but now once it's in contract, you've got somebody that can hold that, babysit it, nurture it, foster it for referrals, and make sure it closes on time. What I found with loan officers, if we don't really feel confident in that our loans are going to close smooth and on time, we are not going out to sell and meet more referral partners and bring in the business. We've got to make sure this is covered, okay? Now, for some of you, giving up control in this area is really hard. but I promise you, it's better. It's better for the customer. It's better for your processing and operations relationships. This person needs to be smart, charming, good with customer service, and detail-oriented, very organized. A lot of loan officers, not so organized. These people save us. You don't want to hire your twin. You want to hire somebody that's opposite, that has the strengths that you don't have, okay? So smart, detail-oriented, great with customers. Now, the second hire is somebody here that would be lead to contract. This person is definitely licensed, okay? Now, I hire people all the time that don't have a license, and within 60 to 90 days, we get them through the education, we get them licensed. They've got to be hungry, smart, charming, and competitive. Competitive, why? Because this is competitive landscape. This is not, oh, I'll get to them when I can get to them. Your realtors want to know, if I refer you a lead, if I'm giving you my $10,000 commission or $20,000 commission, you're going to just jump on that and sell the heck out of the agent and pre-approve them to the best of your ability, to the maximum. So this person's got to be licensed, and they've got to be hungry. They've got to be another rhino, right? Resilient, thick-skinned, and want to learn. Okay, their job duty is number one, is to respond to all leads within X hours or minutes. I've never said seconds, but they need to do that. They are speed to lead. If you as a loan officer are making it rain, and you're at a coffee, you're at a lunch, you're in a pre-approval meeting, you're advising your clients, you're structuring how they best lock their loan, you're working with your referral partners on how to grow business together, you're running committees, you're doing lunch and learns, you're doing the things that are going to make this team function, you've got to have somebody that's going to jump on those leads, probably watch your email, take care of all the opportunities, okay? The second thing that they need to do is fill your calendar. Okay, you as a loan officer need to say, this is how many people I want to see every single week for pre-approval meetings. Because it's in those pre-approval meetings that we get to advise, we get to build relationships, we sell the agent. And if you do 10 of those a week, every week, that's 40. You're going to close 25 to 30 loans. If you do 3 a week, that's 12. You're going to consistently close 7 loans a month. So this person needs to work with your leads, pre-qualify them, get them on the calendar, get people down that funnel, along with probably helping you set agent meetings and your lunch and learns and making sure people are showing up to those things. And then the third thing that they need to do is they need to always be updating your referral partners. Okay? They always need to be updating that referral partner, because these are the people that trust us in business, and if they're out of the loop, the business stops coming in. If they feel stupid or surprised or shocked, that's not a great partnership or relationship. So this is a huge part of what they do. These guys make sure, number one, the loan closes on time. The client gets an update every single week. We do a Tuesday update call. And that 95% of the problems are solved without involving you, okay? Now, I love this model because you could go out of town for a week and turn off your phone. Somebody's got the back end of your business, handling your deals and getting them closed. Somebody's got the front end of your business, making sure the wheel's still turning and pre-quals and pre-approvals are happening. It's a very simple model, but this is exactly how I grew from 28 million to 40 million to 80 million to 130 million to, I don't know, this year 225 million or something like that, is this model, taking people who are inexperienced, but they are hungry, determined, loyal, kind, generous, like good human beings with good qualities, that we can teach them how to do these things. This is what your team needs to look like. Think about it, 14 deals a month with today's average loan sizes. That's probably a $600,000 a year income, okay? Doesn't happen just because it happens. It's because you're doing your job, these guys are doing their job, and you're leading. You are the leader, okay? Sounds simple. It's simple, but it's not easy. And this is what we do coaching for, to help you build this business.